Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Okay, very good. So this is the first time I've ever made cinnamon rolls. Have you ever made cinnamon rolls? No, you haven't. Okay. This is not only the first time I've ever made them, this may be the first time I've ever eaten them. like some warm ass home baked cinnamon rolls. Like my mom never did that shit. Anyway, this brown sugar you see right here, that was from the dumpster from like last year. So that shit is technically free, but I did the math as if like that's organic trash. But if you were buying like cheap Aldi stuff, I did the math using that. Okay, so this is the filling, and it is 4 tablespoons butter, 4 tablespoons brown sugar, tablespoon of cinnamon, which is like right under 60 cents or something like that. And then this is the glaze. It's so fucking good. I love glaze. Glaze is delicious. We need to make some donuts or some shit. This is 1.5 tablespoons of butter, 1.5 tablespoons of milk, and half a cup of powdered sugar. And that was probably 25 cents or some shit. Like that was even cheaper. Yeah, I just want a straw. Dude, I just want to put that on everything. Like, we need to make some more shit with that. That took a long time of, like, I don't know. Like, I stirred it a bunch and didn't really go anywhere. And then when I added a little bit of milk, that's when it, was good. So, with the filling, you want to melt the butter. And with the glaze, you want softened butter. Because you want the glaze thicker. Now, we will say this. I was thinking this was gonna be like a Pinterest fail because the filling was so liquid, but you'll see. You will see. So this whole thing was $1.56, like the entire recipe. I don't know. I didn't even look it up, like how much it would cost if you did it some other way. But this way is affordable way. Maybe other ways are wicked affordable too. What do you think of the flavor?
Thumbs up.
Like one thumbs up? One thumb up? Or
3.
3 thumbs up?
Yes.
Like
you need an extra hand.
Like just so you can high five someone and then borrow their thumb?
Yeah.
Dude, this shit was so fucking good. Like my sister's always like, oh my god, you say everything is so good. Like it's the first time you've ever had it. Well... it's kind of like that, right? Because I got into like healthy food or whatever, I don't know, like 15 years ago, right? And then, so 15 years ago, I was like a poor kid living in an adult's house. And then after that, for 15 years of my quote unquote adult life, I was into healthy eating. I didn't fucking eat all this delicious shit. Cinnamon rolls, I didn't do any of that. Oh, you can make these vegan, like, the dough is Trader Joe's pizza dough, and we just cut it in half. That's a pound of fucking dough. We don't need a pound, well, we might need a pound of cinnamon rolls, but not on the first try. So, we just made a pizza with the second half, but we cut the dough in half. So this dough is dairy and egg free, so you could make vegan cinnamon rolls if you just use coconut milk and coconut oil, or some sort of saturated fat, like palm oil or some shit like that. So yeah, every recipe ever is like fucking fantastic. I'm like a 5-year-old every time I eat something with like cheese and bacon. I'm like, oh my god, I had no idea. See how liquidy that was? Man, I was so nervous. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a paste. But you know what? We plow through. We don't care. We'll just go, move forward, plow ahead. That's a Bill Burr, I guess, reference. So I was like, as I'm flipping this and like, what do you call that? Like moving it. It was like all of the liquid kept going. I was like, fuck dude, this is gonna be a mess. And I'm not a fan of messes in the kitchen at all. Gross. I was like, dude, this is gonna be so much of a failure. No one's gonna want to see this video. But it worked out, right? they're so tiny. It's like I don't know what size they're supposed to be. Like I don't know any of this. Like I don't know how big they're gonna get. I don't know any of this at all. I actually had no idea at what temperature and how long I was supposed to bake them. I was like all over that shit with my eyes. Just like, are they burning? What's going on? I think I did like 425 degrees for like 10 minutes and then I was like, maybe I should lower it. And then I put it on 350 degrees for another like 10 or 15 minutes. And I finally pulled them out and they definitely were not burned, which is rare. Not rare for me, I just don't bake. Just, you know, scrape some shit off the floor and pour it on top, whatever. Man. I'm saving them. Like we ate one. We split a little tiny one. And I think I'll just eat my portion for breakfast tomorrow. But they're fucking insane. They're so buttery, like, which is why I think the filler is liquid. Too much butter. But for flavor, that's fan-fucking-tastic. So, yeah, split this with someone and that's like 75-cent breakfast. Peace the fuck out. Peace the fuck out.